So there's a lot to consider when comparing the brand new Sony WF-1000XM5 to the Airpods Pro 2 and the Bose Quietcomfort 2. Let's talk about it. So let's start off with size. One thing the Airpods have had going for a very long time is their compact design. They're super minimal and they take up very little space inside a bag, a purse, or a pocket. The newly designed case of the XM5 isn't that far off from the Airpods case, and honestly, you're not really going to notice a difference in terms of portability. Now, when it comes to the Quietcomfort 2, the case is the largest out of the group, but even more significant than that is the fact that it doesn't support wireless charging. Even if you don't use wireless charging, it's nice to at least have the option. I mean, we are talking about $300 earbuds. So in my opinion, it is worth noting that they don't have it, especially when the competition at this price point, like the XM5 and the AirPods, offer wireless charging. So when it comes to connection, the XM5 have one big advantage, and that's the fact that they offer multi-point. So this allows you to connect to two devices at the same time. For example, if you're connected to a laptop and your phone, maybe you're watching a video on the laptop and your phone starts ringing. The earbuds will automatically switch over to the phone so that you can take the call without having to mess with any Bluetooth settings. Now with the AirPods, you can get that same type of experience as long as you're using other Apple devices. With the Quietcomfort 2, you can only connect to one device at a time. However, you can keep a running list of all of your devices inside the Bose app, and you can manually choose which one you're connected to. Now let's go ahead and move over to fit. So we'll break this down in terms of comfort and security. When it comes to comfort, I gotta go with the AirPods. It's just something about the design, the ergonomics, how they sit in the ear that makes them extremely comfortable. If I know that I have a long day ahead, or if I'm catching a flight that's gonna be a couple hours long, I'm definitely reaching for the AirPods first. Now, as far as security and how well the earbuds stay in the ear, I would actually go with the Quietcomfort 2. And that's because they have these little stability bands that really help to lock the earbuds in place. So if I had to pick a pair to go to the gym, it would be the Quietcomfort 2. When it comes to the XM5, they're decent as far as comfort and security, but one thing that I've noticed is that the left earbud has this really tiny piece that kind of sticks out. I don't know if you guys can see it, it's really small, but if I wear these any more than an hour, I start to feel that little thing poking me in the ear. I don't know what it is. It's only on the left earbud. If you look at the right earbud, it's not there. I don't know what it does or why it's even there in the first place. Now, this might not turn out to be an issue for other people, but for me and the way that the earbuds sit in my ear, like I said, if I wear them for more than an hour, I start to feel it poking me in the ear. So for those of you that own the XM5, let me know in the comments, is this something that you've noticed as well? And if you know what this thing is there for, let me know that also. Now let's jump over to controls. So all three earbuds allow you to control everything, including your volume. For Sony, having dedicated volume controls is actually something new. And to control the volume, you press either the left or the right earbud a total of 4 times. On one hand, I'm happy that Sony has finally joined the party by giving us access to everything at once. On the other hand, pressing the earbud 4 times just to increase or decrease the volume by 1 notch isn't really the best setup. This means if you want to increase the volume by 3 notches, you gotta tap the right earbud 12 times. That's a lot of taps, bro. With the AirPods and the Quietcomfort 2, it's a swiping gesture to control the volume, which is a lot more intuitive. So really quick, if you found any value in this video so far, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button. It really does help the channel. So let's go ahead and move over to sound. So the XM5 are the only earbuds out of the group that offer high-res audio through Sony's LDAC codec. So that's going to be for those of you that want to make sure you're streaming at the highest possible bitrate. Now, comparing the sound between these three straight out of the box, I will say that the Bose and the Sony do sound better. The biggest difference to me is that there's better separation between the lower frequencies and the higher frequencies. So things like vocals come off a lot more pronounced, and overall they both sound cleaner compared to the AirPods. They both also allow you to customize the EQ inside their respective apps, so you can easily tweak each one to get them closer to your personal music taste. Obviously, there's ways that you can EQ the AirPods as well, but it's a lot more convenient doing it in an app that's created specifically for the earbuds. The overall sound quality of the XM5 and the Quietcomfort 2 is pretty close in my opinion. They both have some really good bass response, really good range and flexibility in terms of the treble. I will say that the XM5 do seem to get a tad bit louder compared to the Quietcomfort 2, and I'll also say that the Quietcomfort 2 seem to have a little bit more of that deep rumbling sub bass once you start messing around with the EQ. As far as the AirPods, I think the sound quality is more than enough for the average person. They're nicely balanced, and like I said, if you really want to, there are ways that you can switch up the EQ. So for about the past year, it's been my opinion that the AirPods Pro 2 and the Bose Quietcomfort 2 have the best noise canceling performance. Now the XM5 have easily entered that conversation. All three of these earbuds have excellent noise cancellation if that's something that you're looking for. So you really have to break this down between higher frequency sounds and lower frequency sounds. When it comes to higher frequency sounds, things like voices, radios, TVs, things of that nature, I actually think the XM5 perform the best. And that's probably due to the foam ear tips that the XM5 use. They give you a little bit of extra passive noise cancellation in addition to the active noise cancellation. After that, I would rank the Quietcomfort 2 and then the AirPods. Now, when it comes to lower frequency sounds, things like an airplane engine, an HVAC unit, I actually think the AirPods perform the best. And then tied in a very close second, I would have the XM5 and the Quietcomfort 2. So again, for me, higher frequency sounds, I've got the XM5. Lower frequency sounds, I have the AirPods. And then the Quietcomfort 2 are kind of that middle ground that do both exceptionally well. So when it comes to the transparency mode, I don't think it's any surprise to say that the AirPods are the most effective. Apple is just the best at making it sound like you don't have anything in your ears. Now, one thing I really like about the AirPods and the Quietcomfort 2 is the adaptive transparency feature. So this allows the earbuds to reduce any sudden loud noises to help protect your ears. For example, maybe you're hanging out on the couch, your kid gets home from school, and they slam the door on their way in. The earbuds will actually reduce the sound of the door being slammed. So basically, they allow you to hear what you want to hear and cancel out what you don't need to hear. Lastly, let's get into microphone performance. Now, to me, the AirPods seem to do the best job of picking up the voice and separating it from any potential background noise. But as usual, I'll let you guys be the judge. So right here we have the new Sony WF-1000XM5. As you can see, outdoor environment, got some traffic taking place behind me. So this should give you an idea as to how you would sound in a relatively noisy environment. All right, so right here we have the Bose Quietcomfort Mark II, same outdoor environment as you can see. Traffic taking place in the background once again. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. And right here we have the AirPods Pro 2. Now, based on my personal experience with these earbuds, I do expect them to have the overall best microphone performance, but we'll see once I go back and actually edit the video. So that's my video on the Sony WF-1000XM5 compared to the AirPods Pro 2 and the Bose Quietcomfort 2. I really hope you found some value somewhere in this video. If you did, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up as well as subscribe to the channel. It really does help out. And if you're interested in any of these earbuds, I will have affiliate links down in the description. Aside from that, appreciate you guys for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.